So in this session we'll understand what are variables. So let's go for the next program, that is program number is P009 here. Okay, now this is related to variables. Now as you can see in this particular PL skill block on the top, we are introduced to declare statement. Now what is declare and where is used, why it has been used? Now declare statement is used to declare the variables, initialize the variables which has been used in the execution section. So I mean to say execution starts from begin and end. If you are using any variables within this particular block, that is begin to end, this part, that variables must be declared in the declare section. That means from here to here it has to declared. Okay, so let's see that how. Here x is a variable which is of number type. That means any number or numeric data is going to store in this particular variable. That means it can hold numeric data. Okay, now how much it can store, how many digits? It can go up to 5 digits. As you can see here, it is written here 5 digits. You need 5 digits. Up to 5 digits you can store, or 5 or less than 5. Okay, similarly you can have many other variables that can store characters, string, okay, date, etc. will become in the ensuing examples. We'll be learning more about data. Okay, let's go ahead here. So begin x colon equal to 100. That means x equal to 100. That means the value of x is 100. That means we are storing the value 100 into x. This is an assignment statement. How we know that it is an assignment statement? Because we are using equal to, colon equal to. In other languages like C, C++, you might be used equal to sign for storing the information. But here in PL skill you have to use you have to use colon equal to. So right now the value of x is 100, and in the next line we are printing the value of variable x. So what is the value of variable x? The value of the variable x is 100. Okay, so let's run the program and see that what is the output. Okay, so our program is for P009, and after execution it is getting 100 here. The output is 100. And why 100? Because the last value of x is 100. Remember, for assigning any value to a particular variable is colon equal to. This will store here in this case 100 to x. Okay, so now let's go for the next program, that is P010. okay, here in this particular block we also have declare statement. Declare, as I told you, declare statement is used when some variables are used in the execution section. That variable must be declared in the declare section. Okay, so here x is a variable again, and it is of number type. That means numeric data will be storing in this in x, and the width is 5, and here we are using colon equal to. Colon equal to means is an assignment statement. So we are saying the computer that 1, 2, 3 is a value that has to be stored into x. Okay, so that has to be assigned into x. So the value of x is 1, 2, 3. So here two things is happening. One, the variable x is been declared as number and width is 5. That means it has been declaring, and we are also initializing that variable with 1, 2, 3. we are initializing the variable with some values, or by storing some values into that variable. So here the variable x is having 1 2 3. Okay, now let's go for the next statement, that is begin. After begin, we are saying db must output port line x. That means x means the variable, print the value of x. Okay, so the last value of x is 1 2 3. Okay, this is the value which is been stored in x, so it will print 1 2 3. Let's see the output. This is program number P010. So let's see. Okay, so the output is 1 2 3, as you can see here, 1 2 3. So it is printing the value of x. So let's go for the next program here, that is P011. Okay, this PSQL block also contains declare statement. So when you're using declare, that means some variables are there which has been declared, that has been used in the execution section. Okay, so here x is the variable which is number type, which is having a width of 5, and at the same time we are also assigning some values to the variable x by saying colon equal to means assignment statement. So we are assigning some value, that is 100. The 100 is stored in x. Similarly, y is the variable having the same width and assigning value 10 into it. And d is again a variable, there is also numeric, but we are not assigning any values to it, so that is blank. Let's come to the begin section here. Sorry, in the begin section we are printing the value of x. Now before understanding this, let us execute this program so that we can better understand it. This is program number 11. Okay, so it's program number 11. I'll execute it. So the output is 100, 10, 110, 150, 160 and 60. So okay, let's see. So when you say db must output port line x, means print the value of x. So here the value of x is 100, so 100 is printed here. But when you say print the value of y, db must output means print. Okay, print the value of y means what is the value of y? 10. So 10 is printed. Now here to print x plus y, that means this is an expression. When you use plus or minus sign, any kind of arithmetic operation, that becomes an expression. So here x plus y means x is 100 and y is 10. So 100 plus 10 is 110. So the output is 110. Next is another expression, x plus y plus 40. So that means x 100 plus y is 10 and 40 is to be added. So 100 plus 10, say it becomes 110 plus 40, 150. So 150 is to be printed, so it has been printed 150. Let's go for the next statement. Sorry, the next statement is also an expression, but we are not printing it. Okay, as we are not using dbms output port line here, so here we are using assignment statement. That means this expression has to be evaluated, that means calculated, and that value has to be stored into d. Okay, so x is 100, y is 10, and this one is 50. So 100 plus 10, 110 plus 50, that is 160, has to be stored into d. So the value is stored in d, okay, because of the colon equal to assignment operator. Now let's go ahead here again, dbms output, that means print this particular data, or say print this particular variable. Now here the variable is d. So what is the value of d? 160. So 160 is printed here, as you can see here. So when you go further, it is saying dbms output port line, that means print the value of d. Now here it is writing small letter d. This I have written here because to understand that in PLSQL capital D or small d does not make any difference, both are same. So this d is equivalent to this d. Okay, unlike the other languages like C++, you might be seeing that small d and capital letter D has different values or different variables. Okay, here it is not like that. In PL/SQL, small, if you write small d or capital D, it is the same thing. Okay, so the output of small d is also 160. Okay, being the variables used here is case insensitive. Okay, so you can use it anywhere. So you understood here variables, okay, and how to declare variables. Okay, here 3 variables, declaring and assigning, and here is only declaring. Okay, and we are using it here in the execution section, and we are seeing the output. I hope you understood the variables here. Thank you.
Please subscribe if you like it, because that will help me. Thank you.